Hello, this is Dennis McDonald with A1 Telephone, Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. Nathan from Arlington Heights, Illinois sent this telephone in. And on the repair form he writes, "Won't work." So this is the initial checkout of this telephone. This is a stone telephone, and some of these were made in onyx and in marble. And there was a couple of different companies that made these, and some of them were smaller than this, and some of them were even on stands. But this is a tabletop model, and this one's the larger one, so it's always nice to have the bigger one. It's in very good shape, and it's a beautiful telephone. This telephone has some age on it. It's been around a while, so that's nice too, and it's in very good shape. So basically, one of the first things that we like to try to do when we get telephones in that we're not real sure about, we do see these from time to time, but you kind of want to try to figure out who made them. And so we've already been into this telephone. This is the initial checkout of this telephone. On the very bottom of this telephone, the tag may have fallen off or somebody took it off, but there is no tag. And when I first opened this up, just from being in the business such a long time, it pretty much says it's, just from the looks of it, to me it looks like a PTT. And so I'll show you why that is. Just from this transformer, the way it looks, and this capacitor in a metal can, that was kind of the way they looked from the company PTT. And they were kind of known for the way their bells looked. They had these large bells, and so to me it looked like a PTT. And so I went over to the handset and I took the voice capsule out, and sure enough, on the voice capsule it says right here, it says, I don't know if you can see that, it says PTT along with some other things on some other numbers and that, and information on the transmitter capsule. So I also took out the receive capsule, and it said the same thing, PTT. So now that we know who made the telephone, PTT is from Holland. So that company is, I don't know who made this telephone though. It could have been anybody that was buying PTT, the workings, the network and all this, and then adding the stone to it. Or PTT made it. Maybe they did. So anyway, just to give you a little bit of, I'm going to show you here. This is a customer's telephone, and this is a PTT telephone. We did the same basic thing, only this telephone, I want to show you, it says right here, PTT. And we'll open it up. And although this telephone is a little older than the telephone that we're looking at, see how the bells look. The basic design of the inside is a lot alike, and it just kind of gives it away that that's what it is. PTT also had this large right here, where the dial center would be. They always put their numbers right in here, and some of them also had the numbers here. But on the dial center, you'll see the numbers here. Well, on this telephone, they did that too. You can see here, not only do they have the numbers on the dial, but they have this center plate. The numbers are there too. So, anyway, we know who made it now. And so that answers that question. And here on the voice capsule of this older telephone, right here on the side of the capsule, it says right here, I don't know if you can see that, it says PTT right there. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and that's kind of how we try to figure out who made some of these telephones when we're not for sure. So the customer was into this telephone, and they were unable to get it to work. And there is some problems. I've been into this telephone, and there are some problems. And the problems are probably in the network, and there's also some work that's going to have to be done to this telephone in the bell circuit. It needs to be rewired and updated. So we're going to have to work on that, and we're going to have to find out why this telephone does not work. It has a problem, and we'll go into that, and we'll show that in another video. But I have went into this telephone just a little bit, and it does have some problems. This is the transformer, and that's basically your network. And then you have your capacitor here that is for the telephone network. And then you have a capacitor here, and that's for the ring circuit for the bell. And I've done some checking into it, and this telephone will not ring when you hook it up like it's supposed to be. So basically we'll track that problem down and rewire it and get everything working for modern day situation here. The rotary dial here, that's the back of it right there. The rotary is kind of dirty, so what we're going to do is we're going to clean the contacts on it, and hopefully that works. You never know if the rotary is going to work right until you get these things repaired and then check out the rotary. It turns nice and smooth, so that's good. It's very smooth, and hopefully all it'll need is a little cleaning. So hopefully, that's all it needs, because sometimes these dials, although they feel smooth, sometimes they don't hit the numbers right. So we'll get into that and find that out when we're repairing it. All in all, this is a very nice telephone. It's in very good shape, and it's really a beautiful telephone, and it's a very nice find. You don't see these every day, and they're hard to find, and it's a really nice find, and it's the bigger one, so that's a plus. So anyway, this is the initial checkout. I want to show you something here in the background. That's an old Monarch wall telephone that's a customer's, and that's one of the projects that we'll be working on a little later, along with this other PTT telephone that we have here. We may show a video of that one too, being repaired. But that telephone is from Holland, so that means that this telephone here that we're going to be working on is probably from Holland. At least the parts are, and we're not sure who made the body for it. It could have been anybody, but they did a good job on it. It's a very nice telephone. So anyway, this is Dennis with A1 Telephone Service and Repair, A1 Electronics. You can get us on the web at www.a1-telephone.com. And this is a little bit of an initial checkout for this telephone. And we're going to do another video of this telephone being repaired, or showing you what we had to do to repair it. So we hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching, and goodbye now.